Tamil Chelvan's family is glad he's home, but the loss of their livelihood is unbearable. In November last year, the Indian fisherman was arrested out at sea by the Sri Lankan Navy for allegedly fishing illegally in their waters. Tamil has just been released, but the $20,000 trawler that his family sold everything it owned to buy hasn't been returned.
I protected my trawler as if it were my eyes. It's my livelihood. I want to use it to provide for my family. Who do I turn to now?
Tamil and his family aren't alone. The local Fishermen's Association says that since January 2012, the Sri Lankan authorities have seized 32 trawlers and arrested 180 people from Pudukkottai district alone. Over the years, these trawlers have come to symbolize the hopes and fears of fishing communities along Tamil Nadu's coastline. But with thousands of families relying on a good catch, most fishermen say they have little choice but to run the risk of being caught up in the long-running maritime dispute between India and Sri Lanka. Nearly every family in this district has a story to tell about an arrest. Chalachi's son was fishing in the Palk Strait when the Sri Lankan Navy seized the trawler he was working on. More than 75 days have passed since she last saw him.
I just want my son to come home. If he doesn't come home, I will have to commit suicide because I won't be able to repay all of our debts.
The maritime dispute between India and Sri Lanka has long threatened this simple way of life. The two governments are trying to find a permanent solution, but these Indian fishermen say the heart of the problem is at sea.
We don't know where India finishes and Sri Lanka starts. Wherever we're arrested, the Navy tells us it's their waters, so it's hard for us to know.
India and Sri Lanka have renewed diplomatic efforts to untangle the complex situation in the Palk Strait. And the two governments have released at least 100 fishermen and are expected to release more in the coming weeks. But despite this goodwill gesture, many here live in the shadows of uncertainty. Nidhi, Dutt, Jazeera, Pudukkottai, Tamil Nadu.